What's up guys, today I'm going to be showing you my favorite combo in all of Destiny, let alone Destiny 2. The combo I'm speaking of is Winter's Guile plus Devour Warlock. It is so good, and I'm just going to let this clip speak for itself, and I'll be back with a bunch of details on this combo. As you can see, this is the Nightfall during a solo temp.
On your right, a waterfall of Vex milk. Yes, Vex milk.
This part coming up, the fact that you can even do this blows my mind. There is no other combination or weapon or anything in the game that can pull off what I'm going to do.
Hey, Failsafe, you're all cozy in your data core. Any advice on an energy shield?
I believe the nearby Vex constructs maintain that barrier.
Well, I could have... Okay, let's shoot.
If you guys pay attention to the beginning of the strike, I started with 12 minutes. When I cleared that Vex section, I had 1150, only lost 10 seconds soloing the Nightfall through the first two parts. Now we're going to actually look at this combo more in depth. The first part of the combo is Winter's Guile, exotic gauntlets for the Warlock. They come with mobility and resilience, I believe. Yep, and the exotic perk is Warlord's Sigil. Basically what it does, eliminate enemies with melee attacks, increase your melee damage, and this stacks up to 5 times, and the buff lasts for 5 seconds, so you need to be chaining kills within 5 seconds of each other. I like to run Kinetic Reload mod on all my gauntlets. That's just something to throw out there. The other part of the combo is Devour Warlock, which is on Voidwalker, it's the bottom tree. Basically what Devour is it's procced by consuming your nade, or getting a charged melee kill, and it fully regens your health. And within 10 seconds of that, if you get another kill, it resets the perk. Alright, now we're going to actually look at the damage that these gauntlets do for you. So the first melee with 0 buff hits 236. Now that I have the buff procced with ×1, the melee now does 354. Now we're going to go with ×2, and we hit 531. Now with ×3, we hit 797. And now with ×4, we're going to hit 1195. Now there's one more buff, ×5. Get up here to the shank, punch it, and we get 1792. That is a lot more damage than the base. Now, what a lot of people don't probably know is that melees also do crit, even though they don't show up in yellow numbers. A headshot melee does do more than a body shot melee. See right there, that was 472, and that counted as a headshot. Don't ask me how you get a melee headshot. It's a lot of random luck. Like, there doesn't seem like a way to actually do it on purpose. Right there, that was a regular body shot melee, 236, which was what the base value was. So, you can stack the gauntlets with melees, or headshot melees I should say, and get an even bigger modifier. As you saw, the headshot modifier is a 2x modifier on top of the base value. So right here, I'm trying to get a ×5 going, and as you see, I got a ×5 with a headshot, and it hit 3584. 3584. That's a lot. So I'm going to put it in the graph form so you guys can see all the data at once. This is a graph of the damage versus the modifier. And as you see, I'm scrolling over them. Basically, all the numbers already said, but just in one spot so you can see them more clearly. Now we go over to the other one. I believe this is the crit versus what the actual modifier is, like multiplier of the damage. So it goes up kind of linear, like in a linear fashion, but towards the top it kind of gets pretty heavily weighted. And as you see with the ×5 buff and a headshot melee, it hits 15 times the normal base value of your melee. That is a lot. 15 times melee damage is a lot. So here we go. I think this is a high value target. I'm gearing melee right here. I'm just trying to get ×5 going. I go ahead and melee him here in a second. Once I get ×5 right there. The first one hit 1380 because he has a shield, so obviously the shield ate some of the damage. Then the second one hit the 1792, which is the ×5 number. And both of those were just body shot melees. I'll show you a clip now where I get a headshot melee on a high value target and it one hits it. For some reason when I one hit it, the damage that shows I did is incorrect, but as you can see, his entire health bar obviously disappears in one melee. I'm just trying to get a ×5 going, keep it going for a bit. As you see, he just died in one melee. If you look at the left side of my screen, it never said that I had the buff. I think it was a glitch. As you see, a regular melee can't one hit a high value target, so anyways, the best way I like to describe these gauntlets is the equivalent of having a sword on. But the thing is, you don't have to have a sword on. It's basically like equipping a fourth weapon. You have your primary, energy, and heavy slot, plus a sword equipped in your gauntlet slot. So these gauntlets, you cannot compare these to anything ever in Destiny's history. They're literally the equivalent of having 4 weapons equipped at all times. So you could have a hand cannon, scout rifle, rocket launcher, and a sword basically all at the same time. Once you start thinking of these gauntlets like swords, which they basically are, the equivalent of sword damage, you really can start doing crazy stuff. Anyways, I'm just gonna let a few clips of my favorite spots where I like to use these gauntlets play out now. And I hope you guys enjoyed, learned something new. Go play around with this combo. It's extremely OP, and I can see it getting nerfed at some point. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Unpredictable, unsimulatable entropy.
high concentration of solar energy over there.
Captain, may I speak with you in private?
Sounds juicy. What's going on?